trippy, so I'm bustin', pull up me a fold, so I'm clutching.
What is up and what is good, YouTube, the World Wide Web? As you guys can see in full live, high definition, it is your host with the most, Paul Cantu, saying fishes will always get you hella bitches. But right here, right now, I actually have a quick Cantu customization for you guys. As y'all can tell in hand, I have a Ralph Lauren polo hat, and all is strewn on my table. I have fragments of polo shirts that I have harvested whilst out thrifting. So basically what I'm gonna do is combine all of these elements into this hat in a quick and sexy Cantu customization video. Without further ado, let's hop, skip, and jump straight into another custom. Holla! So the first step that I actually did in this customization process was to harvest the Ralph Lauren polo tags. So I got some scissors and I just cut them right off of the shirt fragments. Now with that being said, no one get your head in a tizzy. No, I did not cut up perfectly good Ralph Lauren polo small pony polos, okay? So the shirts that I used all had holes in them or had stains on the frame. I got them all at the Goodwill bins or at the family thrift outlet, each one coming in at less than $1 per piece. So right now I'm just going ham and harvesting all of the tags, because the more tags you have, the more abilities you have to actually customize the hat in a variety of ways and manners. So right here is my eclectic collection of tags. I got small ones, I got the large ones, and I got them in all shapes and forms. So this is actually my original idea, was to use the thin little ribboning in the front and then the big tags to accent the sides. So the first thing I did was, of course, sew the tags together to create some dope ass ribboning. Now if you guys don't know how to sew or don't know how to stitch, don't worry, I'm not gonna show you, okay? I just don't got the time for that. I know you guys got a granny, you have a mother, some type of guardian who knows how to teach you guys how to sew. It is very hard to capture threading a needle and penetrating that small hole on camera.
Tripping.
But basically, I'm sewing the first two pieces together, and once those were done, then I had to sew on another piece, and then I had 3 tag ribbons. So right here is ribbon number 1, consisting of 3 tags. Then you got yet another one, DJ Khaled, another one, and last but not least, you got the 4th, another one. Now I would have made more, but these are all the tags I actually had. So the next step was actually to pin the ribbon onto the hat. So I wanted it to go from the top button all the way to the bottom of the hat, and so I pinned it on the bottom as well. And right now I'm actually stitching this ribbon onto the hat. Now where the hell did I get this idea from? I honestly do not know. Like, I originally was thinking of sewing on little polo men all over this hat, but I figured it would look trashy considering that most of the threads would come out. So I was like, hey, maybe I'll use the tags to actually run the ribboning along the brim. And then when I actually laid them out, as I showed you guys earlier, it looked really dope with the ribbons actually going from the top button all the way to the bottom. I figured it'd add a nice little dope accent to this very sick canary, light, not yet completely dehydrated, piss yellow Ralph Lauren hat. So right here I'm just speeding up the process, and honestly this does take some time. If you guys have no sewing experience, this is a good way to actually garnish some, is making a little custom like this, or just sewing on some patches onto your garments. I mean, you guys can use just about anything from the thrift that is fucked up. You guys can reuse it, recycle, and create something dope out of it. And that is essentially why I created this tutorial, was just to get my creative juices flowing and create a nice river of awesome Cantu customization. So this is basically what it looked like when the other 4 were sewed on, and of course there were some fragments that were left astray, so I used my lighter to actually burn them off. Now of course I could have just cut them, but let's be real, fire is dope. Young pyro in this bitch. So once those were all burnt off, I shook up a nice bottle of navy blue Angelus Direct leather acrylic paint. Now you guys could use normal acrylic paint, but I figured the leather paint is better because it molds and contorts more with fabrics. That's what it's designed to do. So I used that paint to actually fill in the gaps, because yes, my measurements on the ribbons were kind of off, but basically I'm creating a nice island with a button. That shit looking like it's straight out of Bermuda. And then I got the navy blue to actually fill in the gaps from the ribboning that did not reach all the way to the bottom of the hat. So essentially I'm just cleaning up the hat all together. I burned off the excess threads. I'm just filling in the gaps to make it look like it was meant to be this way. And honestly, from a distance and on head, it looks looks like a really dope Ralph Lauren design. They should honestly make some hats like this. I would definitely fuck with them, but they don't. So I made one, and here's the final product. I think it looks more crispy than a damn Frisbee. I like the contrast between the yellow and the navy, and if you guys enjoyed this, then of course show some love by liking the video, subscribing, and leaving a comment. But here is the hat on head, Fred. All right, so the hat is on head right now, and this is what it looks like on your boy. I definitely feel like this is the best means of doing it. I thought about adding more stripes right down the middle, but I think this is a nice little subtle like middle ground between the customization, so it's not too much, yet at the same time not too little. That bitch ass dog, boy, shut the fuck up.
Shut the fuck up, bitch.
Damn, that little dog's so angry, man. Got no reason to be so protective, bruh. I don't mean you no harm. But basically, this is what the hat looks like in completion. You know, forward and backwards. You guys can rock it and shock it in a variety of means. I'm saying you guys, I can, because I definitely did this shit. But if you guys feel inspired to do something like this, I think it definitely is dope. I mean, this is a cool little way of using some tagging from fucked up shirts just to make something unique that stands out. And of course, it's not perfect, but I definitely did make this for myself to rock and shock. So if you guys enjoyed this video, definitely be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Live the dream, eat that vegan ice cream, and I will catch y'all next time. But it's Polo, Pimp Juice, Paul Cantu signing out with another completed customization.
Killing these songs, leaving them bloody like I used to. And I'm in it to win it, so I'm somebody that you should get used to.